Come back in the third period, but tough to lose it in overtime here.
Oh, especially when you expend a lot of energy in that third period to get back to from a 5-2 deficit. But you got to give the guys credit. That's a big point that we didn't have going into the third period. So give our guys credit for never saying die. And obviously, you got a little taste of 3-on-3 in overtime.
You talk about the effort of your number one center there, Travis Warren, to get you guys back in it tonight.
Travis is the heartbeat of this hockey club. You know what? He did a great job, and we made a little line change there, put Hulak up on the side there. I thought he played well and deserved the chance. So, but you know, for us, we've got to be better in the first two periods. You know, as a team, we've got to be better defensively overall. We've given up, 11 goals in 2 games against a pretty good hockey club. You know, they're not even dressing a full lineup. They're platooning some of their veterans. So they're a good hockey club. They're going to win a lot of games, but we have to be a little bit more tight defensively, and obviously we've got to be a little bit better on our special teams.
A couple goals there where you guys scored and then immediately Oklahoma City came back. Anything there that you can take away from that, or anything you need to work on there?
Yeah, when you score a huge goal, you got to make sure that you have a huge bump shift after that. And we get it to 4-2. We're feeling good about our game, and then all of a sudden, 5 seconds later, it's in our net. So, hey, you got to get a big save at the right time of the game. But then the line that goes out there after a goal, they've got to know that this is a huge shift for us to gain some energy.
We see the impact. You kind of see a little bit that impact of they did the long change this year in overtime. And I think you guys might have seen a little bit of impact of that in overtime with the 3-on-3.
Saw it in Traverse City, the exact same thing. You got hemmed in, but if you look at the 3-on-3, you can't be a riverboat gambler on it. You can't. We had a couple guys run at pucks, and then they 2-on-1 the guy, and then obviously Ford made a good shot on it. So it's I like to see the game ended in overtime. I'm not a big proponent of the shootout, so. Either or, it's you get a chance to. Everybody gets a chance to decide what's going to happen in overtime. So, at the end of the day, it's a good point for us. We expend a lot of energy. It's good to have a day off tomorrow, and move from there.
Coach, you talked about in the preseason whether you would go with 2 forwards and a defenseman, 2 defensemen and a forward. But you said it'd be situational. What did you see tonight that led you to go with 2 forwards and a defenseman?
Our forwards were creating a lot of energy, and I thought that we taxed our D pretty hard in the third period, dropped down the 4, so it'd be pretty tough to put the 2 D men out there, and then obviously the overtime to 4 and 4. So I don't mind the 2 forwards on it, because obviously you have to be responsible defensively. But if you get a chance to go on the rush, you get a chance to have a little more offense out there.
Good to get Greg Rollo going tonight with that goal.
Yeah, it's a big goal. You know what? 6-on-5 situations are tough. You put a lot of pressure on your team, but I thought our guys, we had a lot of good looks at the end of the day. But you got to give their goaltender credit. That too, Ema, he made some huge saves tonight, even in the second period when we were down 4-1. So it's a good point for us, and obviously it's a divisional game, so we'll take the point tonight.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Okay, thanks, guys.